go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Guess who's back?
Back again. Cool Dad's back. Cooking again. Alexa, stop. Hey everybody. Welcome to a whole new year of Cooking with the Cool Dad. Yes, I am back after a slight absence, for which, well, I would apologize, but there's nothing to apologize for because my schedule was ridiculous. That has since been adjusted, and here we go again. I wanted to start out the new year with something interesting, fun, tasty, and something people argue about a lot. Because why not? So for our first two videos, because even though I'm making it all in one shot, this is going to be turned into two separate videos just to make life easier for everybody. It'll be easier for you to follow along, so separate videos. So if you've already watched the first video and you're seeing me say this all again for the second video, thanks. Thanks for putting up with it. We're cutting back to the culinary counterfeits again. And today's culinary counterfeits, I'm doing two of them. So I'm going to say the first one, part one, is Popeye's chicken sandwich. Part two is the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. So I'm going to make them both here in the home kitchen. I'm going to try them out, see how we like them, see how they taste. And here's the thing, is that you can always adjust things to your taste and your flavor as you go. There's no rule saying you can't do that. In fact, every rule says you should do that because it's your kitchen, just like this is my kitchen. And we're going to make this fun, we're going to make it enjoyable, we're going to make it tasty, something people are going to sit down at the table and enjoy and make awesome memories together in 2021, because let's face it, 2020 was a shit show. We're glad it's over with. We all wiped our asses from it and said, boom, here we go, on to the next better thing. 21 doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't have a very high bar to get over, that's for damn sure. So here's a hope it's a great year for everybody. Let's drop down and start some cooking. Okay, now, I do on the side here have my recipe because I do want to make it a culinary counterfeit. So yes, I'm going to follow a recipe on this. Let's see, we got to grab the spoonades. So, I have, which one is this? This is the buttermilk. I have my chicken marinating in buttermilk for the time being. The chicken for the Chick-fil-A is also marinating at this point. But because there's time for it to marinate, we're going to make up our breadings. So, we need flour, which is 1 cup of flour. Oops, I'm going to need a cup. Can't read that. Oh, this isn't where it belongs. Damn, I hate when things don't work well. The printing on some of these does not hold up well over time. Let's see. You know what? That's about a cup. Welcome to Cooking by the Seat of Your Pants with the Cool Dad. Okay, so we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Yes, I'm opening a new bag of flour because I needed it. There we go. Yes, that's a cup. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh, don't pack it in there. Yes, I know that. But you know what? By the same token, one does what one must. Let's go and kind of spread, and then there we go. 1 cup of flour. Maybe I should have sifted it to make people happy. You know, if you can't have fun when you're doing stuff, it's kind of pointless to do it, isn't it? So we're having fun today. Okay, so we start with our flour. Let's see, cornstarch. I have cornstarch here. How much cornstarch do we need? 3 tablespoons. Tablespoons? Tablespoons. Okay, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Like I said, I spent a fair amount of time surfing around the internet to see what I could find. 1. And I found 2. I've got a few different recipes for each. 3. And quite honestly, they all are pretty much the same, so I randomly grabbed recipes that appeal to me the most. We got our cornstarch, paprika. Let's see, 1 tablespoon. I always feel like a tablespoon is too much. Let's see. Brand new paprika I just bought today. Nice red color. Let's see. Okay, cool. That is enough. Okay, so we've got our paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. So garlic powder, we need 2 teaspoons. We're dropping it down a little bit here. A teaspoon. God, it is just difficult to follow a recipe when you're not used to it. But we make it work. 1, 2. There we go. I heard that snap back on. Excellent. Don't worry about it next time. I have done that before. I've gone back and go to use something again and forgot I didn't snap that little plastic shaker top on. Yeah, it gets messy. And how much? Onion powder. 2 teaspoons. Also brand new. 2. Okay, we got our 2 teaspoons there. And salt. 1 1/2 teaspoons. So, I'm going to use my half teaspoon here. Some would be like, why don't you use the 1 and the half? Because I don't change it up. It's just, to me, it's easier. 1, 2 makes 1 1/2. Bam, done. See, just like that. Now, my medium-sized whisk. Yeah. I'm going to whisk that all together. Doog-a-doog-a-doog-a-doog. Until we have a nice homogeneous mixture. Because homogeneous is one of those cool words that I think a lot of people don't actually get what it means. It just means it's all mixed together. This mixture, once I've got it properly mixed so it all looks even, is considered homogeneous because it's all mixed together. That sounds silly, but hey. Okay, now it says to drizzle a couple of spoonfuls of buttermilk from the baking dish, well, I've got it in a Ziploc bag, into the baking dish with the flour mixture and gently stir together. Now, the reason they give for this is that it creates lumpies in there, for lack of a better way of putting it. And those lumpies give you some extra thickness, and I mean, it adds the little crispy breading nuggets to your chicken, which some people enjoy, and I have to admit, I think they're pretty cool. So, I'm going to drizzle. I don't know what kind of spoon they use, so I'm just kind of splobber in some. Yeah, splobber, it's my new word of the day. Okay, there we go. In the sink. Oh, I made a mess. Where's my paper towels? Paper towels on the backside. There we go. Sorry. Anybody looking for ASMR, I'll just have to make a video just ripping paper towels off over and over again. That could be fun. There we go. Almost like popping bubble wrap. Let's see. Let me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does actually. Make some clumpies in there. Oops. Getting a little vigorous with my stirring. I want to get those in there so we get lots of clumpies. Okay. Now, since I have a little more time before the chicken is done marinating, we're going to use the magic of movie making to jump right to it. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, now to the breading. For which one are we on? Popeyes. I remember which chicken sandwich I'm working with here. For the Popeyes, what we're going to do, I am skipping one step. There is a recommended step of adding salt or seasoning these with salt prior to dredging, but I'm trying to cut back on things like salt. So it says to dredge them through until they're evenly coated. Boom. Just about there. Now, shake off the excess, set it on a cooking rack. Number 2, this is a lot more breading than just in 2 sandwiches, I think. But hey, what do I know? Don't worry, I will make use of all of it. I'm good like that. If it's really good, I just might make extra to take to work with me. And the nice thing about having this on my hands means that we'll get more crumbly, mixy, glumpy parts. Now, we're going to let this sit here for a few minutes. And what that does is allows that coating to really get connected to the chicken. So you get a nice even coating on the chicken. Take this out of the way. This is a new technique I just found out about recently. From what I've seen, it does seem to work. We'll find out shortly. Let me wash my hands off. Okay, as far as frying goes, you got your oil. You want to have it right around 350. We're going to gently set this in. Gently set this in. Now, this can be a rather excitable process. So be very careful. Scooch, Pinnell. No, scooch. No. Go. Away from here. Thank you. Let's see what our temperature's at. Touch high, but not horrendous. Woo, those are looking good. Now we want to leave these in for 3 to 4 minutes total, so you make sure that they are fully cooked all the way through. Oh, that's bubbly goodness right there. When you're cutting your chicken breasts up for this, if you cut them slightly thinner, it will cook faster. Ow. Sorry. As I was saying, it's an energetic process. So now, what you're about to see is a new process that is related to what I put them on the cooling rack here. Normally I put them on a tray with paper towel on it, but I found that actually doesn't really allow the grease to drip off of it. So if you use a cooling rack, that allows the grease to drip off of it and makes it less greasy in the long run. Come on, you. So we're going to, number 1 and number 2. Okay, so for our Popeye sauce, we need, hey Siri, how many tablespoons, hey Siri, Alexa, how many tablespoons are in 2/3 of a cup?
0.6667 cups is 10.67 tablespoons.
Okay. Son of a bitch. 1, 2, a little extra. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know some of you are going to be like, cool, Dad, it said 10 and some. Trust me, it got the 10 and some. So I wasn't overly super careful with the measurements there. Make my life a little easier. and do a little seat of the pants flying. That's messy. Oop, and now I almost stepped on a dog. Okay, and then we need 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. I am going to use, where's my tablespoon? Oh, I got it already. Grove Gourmet Hot Habanero Pepper Hot Sauce. This was a gift from my son for my birthday. Yes, I'm just opening it now because I went through another bottle of this that he got me as well, which I realized this morning was already gone. So, there we go. Ooh, that smells good. You know what I should have done first? Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. There we go. One, 2. Okay. I think I'm done with those. They can go in there. I might need another whisk. Fortunately, this should rinse off fairly easily. I know, the purists are going to say, but cool, Dad, you're contaminating your sauces. No, not really. So this is our spicy mayo for Popeyes at Louisiana Good. Now, I will be frank. Actually, no, I'll be frank in a minute. Here we are, just about homogeneous. Today's videos are brought to you by the word homogeneous. There we go, just like that. Okay. I'm going to pop away for a second, and then we'll get to the sandwich making. Okay, for Popeye's chicken sandwiches, we have our spicy mayo. We're going to, let me recap. These call for brioche buns. I was unable to find brioche buns when I went to the store today, so I got Kaiser instead. I like Kaiser. Also, they recommend toasting. I did not toast because, honestly, I'm not a fan of toasted buns all the time. You do it however you like. So we put our spicy mayo on top and bottom. And if you like more, you like less, make it how you like it. There is no wrong way to do these. As long as you're happy with the outcome, there is no wrong way. Let me put it that way. If you're not happy with the outcome, well, that's a whole different story. But here's the thing to remember. If it doesn't come out the way you wanted it to, find out why it didn't, because that's an awesome learning experience. Now, they want pickle chips, but I had pickle slices, so I'm literally going to just take a pickle slice, lay it on top and bottom, as it says to do with pickle chips, because, hey, why not? The only difference between a pickle slice and a pickle chip is the shape. Okay. Bringing over our Popeyes. And then close it up, give it a little press. Close it up, give it a little press. And as we did with the other. And again, if you've watched the other video already, thank you. If you haven't watched the other video yet for the Chick-fil-A, please do so. I think you'll enjoy that. Beautiful cross-section there. We'll cross-section this one as well. And the cross-section is something I did today for 2 reasons. One, it gives you guys a good look at what I'm doing. But 2, all of us here at the house are actually going to be sharing, so, it makes it easier for later. Okay, there we go. So, give me a couple minutes, and I will see you guys up top, and we will discuss what we've done here. Okay. I tried to come in through a fog entrance, but it didn't work. So, okay. So we did the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and the Popeye's chicken sandwich because people seem to be crazy about them. Caveat, I have had both of these sandwiches from the restaurants before. I've tried the legit one. Honestly, excuse me, I was not impressed enough to go back. And I'm not knocking anybody. My personal opinion, it wasn't up to my standards. These, however, are fucking impressive. I kind of blew myself away. I did not, based on my experience with ordering these at the restaurants themselves, I did not have high expectations for how this was going to come out. I've been very impressed with it. The sauces are flavorful. The chicken is tender, juicy, and tasty. The breading came out nice and crisp. I mean, everything spot on. I was very happy with how those came out. So, you want to do a Chick-fil-A or Popeye's chicken sandwich night at your house? Here we go. Whichever one you've just watched. The other one's going to be linked down below in the description at some point. If I can figure out how to do it, one of these corners might have a tag in it for going to watch it, the other video, so you can see it. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Now, being as this is the first weekend of 2021, I want to say thank God we're done with 2020, and I hope that this year brings you all just a lot of good stuff, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, because let's face it, last year was a crap year. It was a shit show of a year, and some good things came out of it. Yep. But I think one thing we need to carry through into this year to keep in mind is that nothing's permanent. Nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass, but this is a tough one for me because I'm pretty sure we've all lost friends over the past year. I know I have, and it hit home kind of hard. Nobody's here forever. So take the time to be creative in the kitchen. Have a Chick-fil-A and Popeye's chicken sandwich night. Invite your family over and sit down, put all the electronic devices aside, sit down, enjoy the food, make some amazing memories because we don't know how long people have. And honestly, yeah, your Facebook memories either are great or suck on a daily basis, but the memories you keep up here, those are the best ones because as we get older, those are the ones that are going to stick with us. The ones on Facebook, something happens to Facebook, it's all gone. But the ones that are up here, those will be there forever. Yep. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It was really good. So, like I like to say, food is life. Life is good. Let's eat some more with the people that matter to us and make some awesome memories. And until then, until when? So I will see you guys next week. But until then, be kind to one another. Catch you later.